for this ladies' quarter-final match, where do you start? The two players have won over 180 world ranking titles between them. Our first player, 5 times a Winmore World Masters champion. She's the 10-time reigning Lakeside World Champion, the Golden Girl, Trina Gulliver! The world champion takes on the world #1 and the current holder of 15 BDO World Ranking titles. She's 3 times a Lakeside World Championship finalist, twice the Winmore World Masters champion. It's the Dark Destroyer, Hedman!
Jeff and I are in the wrong job, we're in the wrong spot. I think we're the only men in the building that Dita Hedman didn't kiss on her walk up there. She is taking it all in her stride, and Jeff, Trina Gulliver during the break was singing along with the crowd to one of the tunes before she made her walk up as well.
Yeah, she looks pretty relaxed out there. These two have played each other many times, and it's going to be a great game, I think.
Yes, Dita's got the upper hand. She's won 5 of the last 7 finals that she's contested with Trina Gulliver, but the big glaring omission from that is, of course, the big one back here in January.
Yeah, and it's on this stage as well, and that's it's kind of been Dita's dark horse, you might say, because she's won everything else.
Absolutely, the Dark Destroyer, and she pretty much ran right over Anna-Louise Peters in the first round, winning 4-0. There was a couple of 100-plus checkouts as well, including a 104 ending on a double 16 to seal the match against Peters. She really did find her strides as that match progressed.
Yeah, that's one of Dita's greatest attributes, is her finishing. She's probably as good as anybody, if not the best in the world, when it comes down to the crunch.
And in actual fact, you look down the sort of stats, I mean, Gulliver struggled in the first round. She really did. This hasn't necessarily been a good event for us. She's struggled
ladies and gentlemen, first
previous
leg,
runnings of it. This is the 3rd renewal of the BDO Trophy, and she's gone past the first round for the very first time. She only squeaked past Paula Jacqueline as well by the odd game in 7.
Yeah, Paula played a tough match against Trina, but one thing that Trina does is she gets better as the tournament goes on, and I fully expect to see her play a much better game this time.
And I wonder if form is just gonna go out of the window
100
here as we get things underway. First to 5 in this final quarter-final at the Lakeside for the ladies. Lisa Ashton up against Anastasia Dobromoslova. They've fought out each of the last 2 finals in this event. Rhianne Griffiths, the upsetter, is lying in wait for Gulliver or Hedman.
Dita has one of the most different darts in the game. If you notice, it tends to quiver every time that she throws, and it's a completely different point system that you're used to seeing.
Just beyond 10 o'clock here on Dave. We're into overtime on day 2 of the darts. Consider this a Brucey bonus for you. We'll bring you the remaining couple of matches as well. These free darts on Dave. 1 or 2 of these, though, paying with their reputations, because everything's on the stake at this stage of the competition.
Yeah, there's so many titles between the 2 of them. You kind of expect either one of them to win this tournament.
Yeah, there wouldn't be enough room in the program to list them all. And but for that time out of the game for Hedman, her and Gulliver's rivalry would have been even greater.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have played many more finals against each other.
60.
They've both done so much for the game of darts, and you know what I mean. That's why you get the MBE on the end of Trina's name.
Absolutely, absolutely. That acknowledgement from the royal family.
41.
These are the golden girls, really, of the game. And I suspect it's because of players like Gulliver and Hedman, that you're now getting the youngsters coming through, the next generation, and the quality count has just gone up.
Yeah, indeed, it does
85.
a lot for the youth and whatnot. She puts the time back into the game that it rightfully, deservedly needs.
Well, Hedman's in better shape in
93.
this opening leg. Neither of them really catching fire yet.
$140.
It's a great shot from Dita there. She's going to be sitting pretty for that 42 now.
No outshot, of course, for Gulliver, but the opportunity just to close the gap.
85. Dita, you require 42.
Looking for that first double underneath her belt.
In it goes.
Yes, that's game shot. And the first leg.
It
Dita
goes.
Hedman. Second leg, Trina to
Very
go
first time of
Game
asking.
on.
And she's revolving around 30% for the tournament, full stop.
$50.
Well, that's a poor first visit with the throw from Gulliver.
Yeah, she's hit 2 triples there, but unfortunately the wrong ones.
Hedman hits the right one. And another one.
136.
And that's the pressure applied when given the opportunity.
$40.
They're starting to get into a bit of a rhythm here.
$41.
Still clear by nearly 100. Can't be reduced now with this visit.
100.
But effectively, Hedman now has the throw.
$96.
Great cover shot there.
Good last start. The arena was just buzzing earlier on with that Lisa Ashton world record, TV world record average.
41.
That was something to watch. That was. She played superb darts there. We'll definitely be in for a shout to looking for this title.
Well, we've got two of the big names, the biggest names in the ladies' draw. Two of the big guys in the men's section coming up here
42.
on Dave. Scott Mitchell done a bit of commentary, but I think he'll be grateful to be out of the commentary box for the rest of the competition if he can stay in. He's up against Danny Noppert. We're going to show you that one. Noppert, a live wire, real danger man. And Dean Reynolds up against Martin Adams, who's top of the bill and last on once again. He raced through 6-1 in the final match last night, beating Madders Ramza, and he is last on, 2 matches away from this one. Still to come on Dave.
100.
Yeah, Scott played a heck of a match against Ross Montgomery, because I don't think Ross could have played much better than he did. Scott showed his resilience and got through, so definitely get some great games ahead.
And he showed real character,
100.
real
Dita, you
bottle
require
last night.
86.
No doubt about it.
Hedman looking to extend her lead here. Treble 18 on the first dart. She'll stay there. That leaves the bullseye.
For a 2-0 lead.
Yes,
In it goes.
shot to the second
How
leg.
about
Dita
that?
Hedman.
Break a throw. Hedman's on a roll.
Third leg, Dita to throw first.
She's so
Game
strong
on.
on her finishing. That's her scariest attribute when you're playing against her, because she just does not miss them doubles.
Up at 35% for the tournament, but she's
100.
2 out of 2 in this match. He has not missed.
60.
Trina's going to find herself in a hole here really quick if she doesn't turn this around a bit.
Yeah, Hedman's just enveloping her like a mist. Accurate second dart right in there. And that was another treble, but the wrong one.
Trina just trying to hang on here.
60.
Couldn't get a treble. And it is a frown across her brow of concentration.
That's a good third dart there.
Just slowly, gradually, continually grinding it up. And there's no doubt Gulliver is feeling
44.
the pressure. She cannot get it going. And that's not going to help. Neither's that. These are painful moments for Gulliver.
123.
And there is something brutal and relentless about what Hedman is doing here.
Yeah, she's really purposeful in the way she's playing right now. She's basically on a train mode right now.
42. Dita, you require 92.
Indeed, we'll start with the triple 20 here. That leaves 72. That leaves double 18.
Across she goes. In it goes.
Yes,
3 out of 3 on the doubles. 3-0 up. Hedman. She is relentless here.
Yeah, she's perfect on the finishing so far. And again, that's what Dita does to you. She just wears you down and doesn't miss them finishes.
1, 2, 3 on the doubles, giving her a 3-leg lead. And you know what? There is about 20 points between them, or thereabouts, maybe more. 25 points between them on the match averages. There we go. Look at that.
And climbing.
96.
And Gulliver is on those train tracks that Jeff was mentioning, and she can hear the choo-choo thundering towards her with the lights flashing and the horn is blaring, and she just cannot get out of the way. Well, this is difficult and painful for Gulliver.
Sometimes the harder you try, the smaller that number gets.
Absolutely, it's so difficult. Just in the face of this,
60.
to keep the faith and to try and keep your rhythm, keep believing. You'll have had those days or nights, I suppose, Jeff, where you literally just are throwing bags up there.
Yeah, sometimes you can't do anything wrong, but sometimes you can't do anything right. And like I say, Trina's got to pull back and realize she's a 10 times champion of the world and really put a fight in here.
Yeah, and it's her throw. You know, if she can get one back, the break's coming up, regroup, and push on. We've seen so far today that momentum has been everything. There have been crucial
97.
key moments. That's suddenly a big third dart. That's more like it from the 10 times world champion.
Yeah, she gives herself something to work with there. So what is Dita going to do with it? She's all over that triple 20.
Both below and
60.
then that one above. So this is the chance for Gulliver. Wayward first dart. That flew out of her hand.
28.
Oh dear. It just isn't happening.
She's coming down. That one's an awkward spot for that first dart. Yeah, it's a good third.
80.
Isn't it just? Nothing spectacular, but just solid again and better than Gulliver had managed previously.
125.
That's much better
Dita
from Trina.
Uruguayer 122.
Much more like it, much more of what we know she's capable of.
But can Dita take another 3-dart finish? She hit the bull on previous shot.
1-2-2. Oh, she does it again. Bull
Dita Hedman.
for an out of a 122, and it is Dita Hedman who is set for revenge on her old rival Trina Gulliver. She races to a 4-0 lead at the break. Dita head and shoulders over Trina. Never thought we'd be saying that, as two of the greatest ladies to grace the game have gone head to head in a quarter-final. But Hedman hasn't dropped a leg so far in this tournament, and she is just one more away from a semi-final slot in the BDO Trophy once again. And the scoring's been good, Jeff, but the outshots have been even better.
Yeah, that's what Dita does to you. She just grinds you down, and she has a chance to hit a double. She hits them, and it's showing in the stats. She's 4 from 4 right now.
And back-to-back bulls thrown in for good measure as well, alongside the previous two doubles. Quite special finishing from the Dart Destroyer, who's doing exactly that now to Trina Gulliver, who needs a miracle. This will be talked about for years to come if she can pull this one out of the bag.
Yeah, well, Dita's got 5 opportunities to win this game now, so
28.
Trina just needs to get a leg on the board and get a start here.
Well, there's the first opportunity to Gulliver. No good. Better.
66.
And that's been the problem. It just hasn't happened for her tonight. She hasn't been able to make it happen.
Yeah, that's another great shot from Dita. Her match average up over 84 now. Trina's back on a 64 match average, and that's just not going to hang with Dita the way she's in, what kind of mood that she's in right now.
90.
Well, that's a second successive good final dart from Gulliver, but that's only just to save face. Must be a horrible place up there under the lights when you're just not doing yourself justice and your opponent is.
Yeah, she's got such a far way to come back now. You can just almost want to crawl off the stage at one point, but Trina's a battler. She's not going to give up.
85.
Nice first dart.
Yeah, she's just been relentless from here.
Seconds perfect.
125.
She couldn't quite stack that one in between.
But on 114, you almost expect this to go out the way she's been playing.
60. Dita Uruguayer 114.
Takes her time, has a good look at that triple 20. She'll come over to the triple 18 here.
Just missed it. She'll get another go.
41.
Well, this has been rapid fire stuff from Hedman, helped by some very indifferent darts from Gulliver,
60.
Unfortunately for
Dita
her.
Uruguayer 73.
I suspect some of the lads watching this one are still on their first pint of the game.
Dita can wrap this up right here. She's got 54 left.
Tops for the match. Oh,
33.
she just
Trina Uruguayer
She just
140.
blemishes that 100% record of hers on the checkouts. in the great scheme of things, she's very much in
45.
control, and she'll come back
Peter, you
with
require
3
40.
darts, double tops, to go through.
Takes her time, has a good look at it. Size it up. And put it in the 1.
16s then with the final dart.
8.
Missed. Tina,
You require
can you?
95.
Is it there in the locker tonight? Maybe.
These are 45.
Top off the board. Oh,
75.
well, suddenly
Dita, you require
her fans
32.
were believing in miracles. And back comes Hedman, looking to sniff out hope. Careless again, up towards the 12s, misses again.
8.
Oh, very unlike Dita
Tina, you require
Hedman.
20.
And there is a life raft being offered to Gulliver on the ocean. Across for 5s. Still cast adrift.
Yes,
Back
that's
ashore,
good shots on the fifth
Gulliver.
line.
And
Tina
she
Gulliver.
gets on the scoreboard. I'm not sure how, but she's there.
6th leg, Trina to throw first. Game on.
Dita having memories from 5 months ago, maybe. It was definitely there for the taking. Could have been out 5-0, and all of a sudden Trina has a reason to play.
99.
Suddenly clocks on towards a ton with her first visit with the throw. Well, that's a good
78.
final dart from Hedman.
And a good
93.
final dart from Trina as well.
Yeah, very much so, to keep herself up by 100 and change. Wrong trebles, yeah, wrong sides.
38.
Hedman faltering, maybe.
She was so good the first 4 legs. She just needs to take her time, compose herself here.
96.
Good visit again. Huh? What is that, 3 100 visits or thereabouts for Gulliver? Suddenly she's finding her feet. Hedman slightly askew.
This is better now from Dita. Can she do another?
No, it couldn't last, could it? Those
140.
wayward tendencies, it couldn't last for long. Oh, slender margins. Painfully the wrong side.
69.
She opted for a setup there.
And that's another treble for Hedman. Bangs in another one.
140.
6
Trina,
great
you
darts
require
from Dita.
144.
All of a sudden, the confidence is starting to surge back through her veins.
$100.
Trina's
Dita, you
put in a good
require
leg here.
105.
It has. And she's needed to. I mean, this is the best leg she's played the whole match. Probably by some way.
Does Dita have another big finish in her game?
Tops for the match again. This
Game,
time it's there.
shots,
A 105
and
checkout
Dita
to seal it
Hedman.
for Dita Hedman. And she gains revenge on her old adversary, Trina Gulliver, who beat her here in the World Championship on that stage in January. As she did 12 months ago, it's Dita Hedman who beats Gulliver en route to the semi-finals. She's come out on top, 5-1.